Hello guys, so September 20th Hindu editorial. Yesterday we did not have the editorial because the Hindu paper itself was not there. Okay, there was no editions across India because of Ganesh Chaturthi. Today also Mumbai edition is not there, but the other editions are there. Okay, we follow the Delhi edition newspaper. You can follow any editions because editorial pages will not change. Only the other regional pages and things changes based on editions. And today we have interesting articles. The Cauvery river water dispute, which comes up every now and then the aliens are discovered in Mexico. Or not, it's not discovered, they are placing it in like publicly. I will show you the pictures, and it is obviously it is a fraud kind of thing, and USA has already told it. And Mexico brings bodies of 1,000-year-old aliens to parliament. So it looks something like this. So it's a video which went viral. And like this, if they want to claim, then we also can claim that India also has aliens and all. So these kind of weird things will happen, but we'll discuss. Okay, we'll discuss this in detail because in today's Hindu editorial, a section has come about first thing is the terms only you should know. Unidentified flying object. Okay, meaning any spaceship kind of thing or anything which you cannot identify, you call it as UFO. Okay, unidentified flying object, UFO. And then USA has now given a new term also, unidentified anomalous phenomenon. Okay, again the same thing which you cannot identify what it is. So UAP. Okay, so anything it mentions, it is the same. So this is one of the picture which in Mexico Congress they have shown. Okay, all these data are in again the US bodies and all. National UFO Reporting Center is there, NUFORC. They do all these kind of things and research and all. So again, the country wise also, the world more these kind of researches and things, data and all is published by USA only. Or sightings also, if you see, the highest number of UFO sightings is by United States, more than 130,000 things you can see. Then Canada is there, number if you take, and then UK, then Australia, then even in India we tell like something we saw here and there. Some people report strange objects which we cannot identify. Okay, then other countries are all very minute compared to, meaning one time sighting, two time sighting. That is the data as per the different newspapers and different bodies in USA. Okay, so again if you take some more charts which came in today's paper, this is the chart across altitudes, meaning at what height from the sea level you noticed these kind of things. Is it like very high or with like invisible sight you saw it? So that if you see, it's most of them are identified below the 25,000 feet height. Okay, meaning it's not that much height. Most in 25,000 feet above sea level they have noticed. Okay, and less than 5% are reported above 40,000 feet mark. Okay, and then again the shapes, the shape in which what you have seen, is it a round one, is it a spherical one, is it a conical, cylindrical, that also in a pie chart they have shown. So these are all, you don't have to memorize and all. An article came and in Hindu it is there, so we just showing you. Okay, else we are not going to discuss too much into these sightings which has no conclusion or scientific evidence. So here you can see the charts and graph. This section only I took and showed you the first part of this video now. And now today's articles, if you see, this side is Telangana elections, we don't need this. And then here education credit system, one thing is there which is very difficult to implement in India, but that we'll discuss in detail. Okay, what is the thing and why it needs to be discussed, that you will understand. And then Kaveri water management, Kaveri dispute, which again in this Tamil Nadu and Karnataka majorly fight for this during the seasons when monsoons are less. So that we'll discuss, try to tell you some important constitutional provisions about water disputes in our country. And then this Asia Cup, cricket Asia Cup, India has won, and India has won the maximum number of times. 8 times India has won. India has also been in runners up, like in finals they have reached 3 times. So here if you see 1984, then here 88, 91, 95, 2010, 2016, 18, and again now 2023. Okay, in between, it's not like always it happens every 2 years or 3 years and all. It is randomly happened. Many times the sessions have been boycotted, the seasons. Like 1985, I think India boycotted, or 86 also boycotted. That is why Sri Lanka, Pakistan is in final. So multiple times certain issues will be there, security concerns or something. People will boycott and people will not participate. Okay, so these kind of years and all, you don't have to by heart. Just a thing, just a sport event in our country. Okay, that is this article. So that is over. Then here G20, I am planning a separate video. So people will keep telling G20 summit is a success. So based on that, different authors will tell like why it was successful, what are the things which India did. So that different authors are publishing. I will make a compiled video together. Okay, by end of week or next week I'll make that. So wait for that video. And this one, India-Canada's article, we have already discussed yesterday in 2 parts, India's replies to Canada and the Khalistan complete issue. But again, a Five Eyes agency for your prelims. One extra point is there in today's article. That alone in one slide I will teach you now itself. Okay, before going to the education article and the Kaveri water management article. Okay, so very interesting and very like learning oriented thing it will be. You will get a lot of information for prelims and mains. And First itself, I'll tell the five eyes thing. Okay, so before that, Canada, you know, the Prime Minister there, Justin, he told without any proof that our investigation agencies are there, and India is involved in killing the Khalistani terrorist who is ideally a Canadian citizen, and so Canadian citizen killed on Canadian soil. He has raised it in the parliament, but India gave reply that we have already told you we have no involvement in this, because when this person came to India for G20 summit, that time also he halted the trade talks and all, and then asked Modi, and Modi already told we have no connection with this. Okay, so again he went and raised there, so India did not like it, and so people were expelling, like our officer was expelled from Canada office, so we also expelled one Canadian person from Indian office, and he also angrily went out of the Ministry of External Affairs office. That video is there in YouTube. So it's all like very bad situation going on. Okay, this person is a Khalistani Tiger Force member and terrorist already declared by India also, Interpol also, and such a person, this Justin, is coming and just for vote bank politics. Okay, because Sikh population is most of his vote bank and all. This complete thing I have explained here. Please watch this video, else it will be repetitive for students who already saw it. And then after that, now it is his priority that he should either publicly prove that India is involved, or he should accept that I cannot prove it, I just told it by mistake. Okay, either one thing he should do, because already India-Canada relation was not very good. No Prime Minister had visited there since 1973, and then Modi went there in 2015. So we had been trying to reset it. Okay, even foreign ministers this year also tried to meet and clarify and make the trade talks and all go. So at this time, when this person is doing just for pure politics, is very like completely wrong. Okay, and these agencies which he's telling, the investigative agency which he's claiming that is given is Five Eyes Alliance, and Five Eyes Alliance is one of the most credible, or told like the most successful spy agencies, okay, espionage agencies in the world, and it is like by 5 countries, that is by Five Eyes, which is the English speaking democracies which they claim themselves, that is USA and UK, you know, the biggest people on all these spy works and all, USA, UK. And then they came in this side, and then this side, you know, Australia and New Zealand is there. Okay, USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and there that side Canada, who is now the point of talk. Okay, so these 5 people together have an agency set up in World War II. Little bit prelims fact for that. So World War II time, they set up this 1940s and all, when USA joined the war, Second World War. That time they made this body so that you can surveillance on all the other opposite people, meaning the Soviet Union or the Warsaw Pact. Warsaw Pact is like opposite of NATO. USA has the NATO group where many are together. Same like that, Russia had the Warsaw Pact, which is having many members together, which now doesn't have much significance. So to spy on them, these people made this Five Eyes Alliance. And then echelon, okay, there was an existence of an echelon under this, and through which they do all this spy work. And to public they made it only 90s only, they told. Okay, even though 40s onwards they have this, 90s only they told that we have something like this, a Five Eyes Alliance. Okay, and then 2001, you know, the terrorism twin tower attack and all happened. So again they expanded not only to countries, but expanded to doing this internet related spy work and all they started doing. Okay, but again there was criticism. Many people's reports came out, like Edward Snowden and all, that you are not only using this for your terrorist activity and all spying work, you are also monitoring individual citizens' privacy, you are breaching. Okay, you are monitoring the private citizens' data and all these things, so that is not correct. So it has a little bit bad image also. Now this is the same agency which is Canada Prime Minister is telling that found out that Indian person or Indian agents are involved in killing that terrorist on Canadian soil. Okay. So remaining everything I've explained already. This prelims alone fact I thought to give you, because I don't want even 1 mark that my students will miss. Okay, that is why we compile that much test series and that much current affair packs and all, and this much effort I'm doing for free also on editorial sessions. So please try to get it completely. Okay, meaning the editorial will give you the data, the prelims test series and current affair packs will make sure that you score it, okay, in the exam. Okay, because question answer format it will be, not like other institutes current affair magazine where bulk of data is there. It will be question, answer, explanation, newspaper link, and then after that, after 100 MCQs, again 70 to 80 pages notes will be there for each month. Okay, meaning which is of little lesser significance than the 100 MCQs, because you know you cannot 1 month current affair, you cannot finish it in 100 MCQs. There will be little more extra data that will give it the notes format. Okay, we can make that also MCQ, but we wanted to make it like a 100 MCQ format and then little bit as notes. Okay, that is how we get for each month. You can enroll for 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. It's up to you based on your preparation level. And combined packs is the best seller. This combo 2 and combo 3, every day 1 or 2 person are anyway buying it, and it will be open throughout the year, but the offer prices will end. Okay, so that is why please contact me. The WhatsApp number is given here, and Instagram also you should follow this Justin Prime Minister's video and all. I have put it on Instagram. Okay, so you can watch that. Now the first article, the Kaveri dispute. Okay, so the river, first thing is map. Always when you tell river disputes and all, you should know where it is. So it is a Karnataka origin river, so that you can tell again in comment section the exact point of origin of Kaveri, which hills or which mountain. Obviously rivers will start from some mountain or hills or certain areas only. So where is the Kaveri rising, that you tell me in comment section. Okay, you have to do effort. You cannot simply listen this like skip fast forward and then listen bits and pieces and think like you will pass. You will not pass by doing some research work. Okay, so Karnataka, it starts. So Karnataka is the upper riparian state, and then Tamil Nadu is the lower riparian state. So water is going like that. Whatever points you see, Krishna Sagar and all is the dam point. Okay, Kabini, Krishna Sagar, and then Bangalore city you can see, like Bangalore, like where now I am here we depend on the Kaveri water also, and when the Kaveri water is not there, it doesn't come. That means we have to call the tanker for water. Okay, and here it is currently happening. Last 2 months we are continuously calling tanker lorries has to come. We have to pay huge price for water, and then again every frequency it gets over also. For the full building it gets over. So Bangalore also depends on Kaveri water. Okay, same like that in Tamil Nadu for agriculture, for irrigation, because the lengthwise if you see, majority is there in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so Erode and Tanjavur, many cities are there who is depending on that. Okay, so and the drainage also, delta, Kaveri delta is very huge. So there people wait for the monsoons to come and all these things, and you know southwest monsoons goes like this, the Kerala monsoons, or it starts from like this and go till north. That time Tamil Nadu doesn't get rain. Okay, and then it goes and then comes back as northeastern monsoons. That is when Tamil Nadu gets rain, meaning usually November December time is the time when more rainfall comes in Tamil Nadu area. Okay, I have lived there in many, like Chennai I have lived, Coimbatore I have lived, so there the rains mostly is in November. Okay, October November time. So they are facing difficulty, because if you fix a proper formula like, okay, this much water only will be shared between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, they cannot follow it the entire year. When rains is not there, what they will do? Okay, and Karnataka also this year, as I told, the rains are very less, that water is not there, Kaveri water is not coming. So they are also not ready to give the, as per formula also what is that also they are not ready to give. Okay, they are telling we should recalculate the formula, we should wait for this. So many problems are there. So how these formulas are made, or how India works on river disputes, that I will teach you. Okay, in the other map you can see other things like Ravi and Bias dispute is there between Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan. Narmada is there between Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan. Then here again this Mandovi river is there, Goa, Karnataka, Maharashtra. Krishna river, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana. Then Kaveri, I told you, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu is the main one, little bit in the Kerala and Puducherry also. Okay, little bit in the Kerala and Puducherry also fight is there. Then you can see, Godavari, and above that is the Vansadhara. Okay, so one is Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, and one is Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so these many people are fighting for the rivers and the things and all, and there is no conclusion. There is no proper conclusion coming in these kind of things. So how we do that? Okay, how or who sets up this? Even mains question has come. Constitutional mechanism to resolve the interstate water disputes have failed to address and solve the problems. Is the failure due to structural or process inadequacy, or both? Okay, meaning there is a structure but process is wrong, or structure is not there, process is not. What is the problem? Is it one or is it both? So like this you can see different years, different things are there. You don't have to by heart all this. Okay, which year it was set up and all. I don't think UPSC should ideally ask it, but it will become very difficult if they keep asking like which year it was set up and how many rulings were given and all. Okay, states maybe they'll ask which state is involved in which river, that they may ask. Okay. So awards also, it's not like the whatever judiciary is given. Ideally, what these panels give, you should not go to court after that. It's final, it's binding and it is final. But even now people go to court. So how is that happening? How can you break the law and still go to court? That we will tell you the constitutional aspect. In Constitution, entry 17, you know the state list and concurrent list and union list is there. State list tells about water supply, irrigation, canal and all. Union list entry 56 tells about union government has the power to regulate any interstate water dispute, meaning one river is passing through two different states or more, then it is the center who will make rules or laws for that. Okay, and that is exactly mentioned in Article 262, where adjudication of interstate rivers, Parliament may by law provide for the adjudication of a dispute of anything for control of water, and neither the Supreme Court nor any court shall have any exercise of jurisdiction on these matters. Okay, so meaning the Parliament is completely in charge of this thing. Okay, and how they do that and what they have done till now. They have set up a River Board Act 1956. They have set up an Interstate Water Dispute Act 1956, and based on this only now all these panels are being set up. Okay, so they established board for consultation with the state government, and after that they, as I told, they will make tribunals. First thing is central government themselves should try to resolve, call a meeting or something and resolve. If it doesn't resolve, they have to constitute a tribunal, which, as I showed, many tribunals are there since decades now. There is no result. Okay, so Supreme Court again shall not question the award, and then people cannot go to Supreme Court also after that. It is binding. Okay, interstate, this thing was amended in 2022 because there were some recommendations from Sarkaria commissions which they had to include, and they included that within 1 year time frame you should set up the tribunal, and within 3 year time frame you should give the decision. But these are all in paper only. Even though you did amendment and strict things and all, problems are not getting solved. Karnataka, Tamil Nadu is still fighting since many years. Okay, so now if you see court, how they go, I told you, right? One thing is what is written in the law. You cannot go to court for disputes. But they are not going to court for dispute. They are going to the court for the final implementation. Meaning dispute, you, okay, we went to center set up a panel. They gave, okay, this much water for you, this much water for you. But what if now Karnataka is telling we will not give water? Then where will you go? That is not written in the law. So they will go to Supreme Court. So the implementation, they go to the Supreme Court. Second one, they will use their fundamental right. Fundamental right is right to life. Right to life means obviously you need water. So right to life is that which you can anyhow go to the court. So you will tell here water is not there, right to life. So that gets mixed with this, and so this is the two reasons or two loopholes which the Vakil people also will tell to the people, go and fight in the court. Okay, 2023 a news was there. Orissa has complained to the Ministry of Jal Shakti telling that the Mahanadi Water Dispute Tribunal, which you set up to solve the water dispute between Orissa and Chhattisgarh, they are not releasing the water in the proper season and proper this thing and all. So they, because they cannot go to court, they went to the center and complained. So this going to the court and going to government is still happening. This tribunal is just in papers now, and tribunal's verdict is nobody is caring and nobody is following. Okay, so this is the constitutional provisions, the current affairs which is extra. All these are static part I am teaching you. Okay, now only we will go to the Hindu now. Okay, so Hindu, the monsoons, as I told, in Bangalore and Karnataka, too much rains was not there, and both the states are now again fighting regarding the water issue. Okay, they are going to Supreme Court and asking for the formulation to be changed, and many things are mentioned, but I will tell you only important points, because it's just again this much cubic water is given, that much meter is taken, that data is not important for you. Okay, so again if you see, 4 important reservoirs in Karnataka side, you can see it is Krishna Rajasagar, Kabini, Hemavati, Harangi. Okay, you study the tributaries of Kaveri, the names will be almost these things only. Okay, so in upper riparian Karnataka, these are the dams, and in Tamil Nadu, the Mettur dam is there in lower riparian state. So the final order 2017, 7 it came, 18 it came, but still this distress sharing is a problem. So distress sharing term, if you don't know, when you are in distress, meaning normal time when it is heavy rainfall throughout both the states, nobody will complain, both have water. But distress season, meaning when monsoon is less, when water is not there, that time the sharing is not happening. That is the distress sharing concept. So judicial bodies have always told like pro rata sharing. Okay, again same thing. Pro rata sharing means 2 years consecutively you don't have rains and all. So that time the schedule or the formulas which we done, you can relax. Okay, not like always strictly tell this much only water I'll give. When some problems are there, harsh situations are there, drought conditions are there, that time keep the formula aside and then help each other. But these are all you can tell. Okay, you're telling minimize the harsh effect and all. But do you think these people will listen? Nobody will listen, because both places, development activities and human activities, you need the water. Okay, so now again 2 states are talking in 2 different ways. Like Tamil Nadu, actually both of them are agreeing that okay, we agree that distress sharing and this thing and all. But now tell me, in distress sharing time, what is the formula? That also you should tell us, right? Simply don't tell like okay, don't cause harsh problems and adjust and all. This adjustment is like a general word. Tell us correctly. So both the states have 2 different ideas. Tamil Nadu is telling Karnataka reservoirs area, right? That 4 points where 4 dams is there. There if rainfall had happened, you don't look Bangalore, you don't look other cities and all. These 4 places, if rainfall has happened, then you got good rainfall only. You have water storage, so pass the water to us also. That is their idea of telling this. Billingudulu, interstate border, Kabini, KRS, the Krishna Rajasagar. There, if you have water, then give us the water. That is Karnataka, Tamil Nadu side. Okay, but Karnataka is telling you cannot consider like reservoirs alone. You have to consider everything. Also, your state now in October, November, December, the northeast monsoon will come. That time you will get rain. Maybe you will get more than what we did not get like this time. Okay, so when you get this in October, December, that calculation we have to do. So wait till January. Okay, wait till January, somewhere here it will be written here, end of January, and then we will then make a formula. We'll see like this time, okay, we also had bad monsoon, you also had bad monsoon, southwest and northeast. Then we'll make a formula. Then we decide how much loss is there, and then we'll decide the formula. So Tamil Nadu is telling one side, one type, Karnataka is telling one type. So both are fighting and both are suffering for their irrigation, drinking water, industry needs and all. And Karnataka also told our next 8 months we have to suffer. We don't have monsoons. Okay, our monsoon, we did not give us rain. Now next 8 months, how to give people water? We are suffering here. So we cannot give is what Karnataka telling. And the court is again telling different things, severe drought situation. So there's no conclusion. Okay, I'm just telling you currently what are these two telling. Tamil Nadu is telling, Karnataka is telling. This much only is there in today's article. And I taught you extra static part and that Orissa's 2023 news and all. This much is sufficient as of now. Okay. Remaining again, read from polity, and then more articles we'll discuss as and when it comes. Now the second article, again little bit interesting but little bit complicated also. National Higher Education Qualification Framework. Okay, this article if you read by yourself it looks confusing. Okay, this is actually rating system or credit system kind of thing. Meaning in I think Europe and places and all, when they have different degrees and all, they don't ask whether you are BTech, whether you are architecture and all. They have some rating kind of concept, like I am level 4. I am level 8, I am level 10. So based on that, your salary package and your learning level is decided. But in India, we don't have that level. We still now, like interview time, they'll ask, okay, you are BTech, which branch, which discipline, how much marks you got in last semester, how much interviews you went. You ask everything. There is no level or there is no comparison between a BTech person who is qualified and maybe a B-commerce person who is qualified or anything, okay, or medical person. It's all different things. So what if we bring a credit system where we can give you level, meaning a BTech 4-year-old person is equal to maybe a diploma plus another 2-year, okay, meaning you are both at level 5. Or if you both did doctorate or something, then you both are level 10. You did PhD, you are at level 8. You are just 10 standard pass, you are at level 3. Like that, if you put that, then seeing the level itself in the first line in your resume and all, people can understand, okay, you are this level only, we can give you this type job only. Understanding? So that is called credit system. Now, how to gain it and how to do it, that Indian government is trying to frame policies, but it is not getting implemented. It's very poorly drafted and mostly copied from European things and all. So it's not suiting Indian systems. That is the concept. Okay. And credit system, again, I will tell you, like suppose they will tell, okay, in your BTech, you have to earn at least 50 credit point by the end of your 4 years. And how will you earn it? It's not like one thing, meaning you attendance, you had 70%, 80% attendance, you will get 5 credits. Okay, overall, you participated in many extracurricular activities, you get 5 points. You submitted all your projects and seminars and all, you get 5 points. So like that, many things are there. You consistently scored this many marks, or you did some public speaking, something you did, or environmental activities you did, anything you did, like that you have to total collect 50 credit points. So if you collect, you will be maybe getting level 5 full. Or I'm telling example, these are all hypothetical, okay. And else if you got only 25, then you will get only lesser level 2, level 3. Like that you will be differentiated. It's not about just by hearting books and somehow passing the exam and getting a BTech degree. In the same BTech, which level are you standing? Okay, by your overall performance. This is one level. That is within BTech. Like that now again, BTech versus BCom versus medical versus law versus everything. Everybody will be on a same common level to bring. It's really very difficult because you don't know, maybe 3 years you studied maybe law, maybe much more higher struggle you did than a 4-year BTech. Or maybe a 5-year some diploma type thing, maybe it's very easy to study. I'm not insulting any this thing and all, I'm telling just a random one. Okay, maybe our BTech is very easy than diploma, or maybe some BCommerce is something difficult than other thing, or CA exam is difficult than other medical exams. It can be anything. So this rating system, it's very difficult to do in our country. And across the world, from the 90s, this concept have started, meaning a framework, a quality kind of framework. And in India, we were only till 2012, we were very late. In 2012 only, we decided something like National Higher Education Qualification Framework. Okay, so here, the 60th meeting of Central Advisory Board of Education, CABE is there, that you can again Google and learn about it. So they, in that meeting, they told about this. Okay, and told it's a responsibility of the UGC, University Grants Commission, that you should set up something. Okay, and it was welcomed also that this is okay, good thing. But in India, we have scheme after scheme, education itself 10,000 schemes are there. So we had another national credits framework also. So UGC parallelly is doing national credits framework and parallelly is doing this national higher education qualification. So author is also irritated and asking like, why you have different things? The intention is anyway same. So make it one. Okay, most of the clauses are poorly drafted. It is not suiting Indian thing. So that problems only in this article you will learn. Okay. So UGC, as I told, two things. One is National Credit Framework and National this thing, and both separately you have to implement also, and it is causing problems. All these could have been integrated into one national education framework itself. Okay, and defeats the purpose of prescribing a proper qualification. Then there is minimum ambiguity should be there when you do this. Okay, now it's full ambiguities, it's fully vague. So you must encompass all disciplines also. Okay, and if you see, like entry program, exit program, completion of this thing, everything should be considered. But in your draft, whichever you have now, only the exit requirement is there. Okay, get 20 credit point, get 50 credit point, only that is there. And all the degrees are not there, like agriculture, law, medicine, pharmacy. These are all absent in your bill. You are only talking about BTech and some other exam, some other degree. You are not talking about all these disciplines of studies. Okay. So all these could have been included. Again, the reason they are telling all these are managed by different regulatory bodies, medical body, this body, that body. So it's very difficult to bring. So these are all silly reasons. Then why is government and bureaucrats sitting there? Their job is this only. You talk with all the regulatory bodies, you come in consensus, you come with an arrangement. That is your job. Okay, you cannot tell it's very difficult. Okay, so now again, we Indians are going on telling we will, the colonial past, British thing, we are going away, we are renaming places, we are renaming even the country's name, we may get renamed and all. So colonial things we are rejecting, but this is completely fully copied from a European model. Okay, European, this Bologna process is there, which is the European qualification framework. Okay, so name also is kind of that thing. We named it National Education Qualification Framework, and it is some Dublin descriptors which they call. Okay, it's again the same thing, credit system. So that we literally copied and made our thing, and that you should understand we cannot copy them, because they're already, European Union is like free movement of labor, this thing and all, and they, like a person, a professional degree in maybe France, it will accept in Spain, or that will accept in the other Belgium, they will accept it. They're already free movement of skill and thing, and they don't have too many degrees also. They have very limited. Okay, one is an architect, one is an engineer, one is a doctor. They have very clear things, not like ours, like BTech itself, engineering itself, 4-5 types of degrees are there. One is IIT level, one is BTech level, one is diploma level. Okay, so we have multiple courses in our country. So we cannot simply copy them. That this person who has drafted should know. Okay, and again, our states are doing more than the center. So center sit and draft one law. That is not enough. Okay, education in the state also we should discuss. Even though now education is in concurrent list, states are the ones who have more number of schools, more number of these things, and funding and everything about education. So states should be involved. You cannot simply copy an international law and make it a central law. Okay. So if you do all this, you can enrich the our framework which we are doing. Okay, so federal structure, constitutional provisions, concurrent list, states involvement, all these things you should consider. And then the learning outcomes also I told. Here again they will tell the points also. Okay, Indian higher education system could have benefited from these experiences, meaning you can benefit from the experiences, the processes, but you should not copy it, because they drafted it 20 years back. Okay, now the things have changed. Now education, you know, it's a total different level. People are not studying just bookish thing. Even our new national education policy is coming. Our 10+2 system, okay, which we all studied, even I studied 10 and then 12 standard and then degree, 4-year degree. That is all going now. Now we are going to change it to something like, I think 5+3+8 kind, something is there, 5+3+2, meaning up to 5th standard one type of study, then 5th to 8th standard another type, then from there itself your vocational study or skilling starts. So you will be more job oriented. We completed BTech and still we don't know what to do after that. Okay, BTech we don't have any idea. We all go to coding job only. I have also done 6-7 years of coding, computer programming I have also done. But then we understand that this is not what we wanted to do, and we will shift our disciplines after that. Okay. India, there is a quote also like that, Indians first do engineering, then they decide what to do in life. Okay, that is actually a blunder. That's why these many people are running behind the same degree and all. So this thing, now little bit points for your exam. What are the flaws or what are the levels? As I told, I think, see, 4.5 to 10 is the levels which they are put in their law as of now. Up to 4 is, I think, school level, meaning your 10th standard or 8th standard pass, up to level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Then after that, based on your degrees and up to, like, if you do doctorate and all, you will reach up to level 10. That's how, as of now, it is drafted. Okay, and then, so the author is telling there may be many difficulties, and this postgraduate diploma and the 4-year undergraduate program both are put in the same level as of now. So how did you come to that conclusion? How did you tell the postgraduate thing and an undergraduate thing are of the same level? Okay, then B.Ed completed sometimes in 1 year, sometimes in 2 years, sometimes in 4 years. So are these in the same level, or it's based on the number of years or based on the number of some points you get? Nothing is written. Okay, everything simply they have put in the draft. Then the credit frame document, as I told, they are telling now, as I told, 20 credits one student should get in your 4-year BTech or something, 20 credits. But for that, they are telling 1 credit, what is the value? 1 credit you will get by attending 15 hours of direct class or 30 hours of indirect class, meaning total 45 hours of class you have to attend, meaning live class and then meaning physical class and maybe online class, total 45 hours of class. That means if you multiply and see at least 900 hours per semester, if semester is 3 months, you multiply and see 900 hours per semester, that is 10 hours a day class you should attend. Even in residential campuses and all, where student is full time in the college, even they can't sometimes attend 10-hour class and all. Then how are you telling with minimal infrastructure and poor faculty and all, you will like 10-hour class each day, how will a student attend and how will they get the credit points of 20 credits which you are claiming? So you simply borrowed this Dublin descriptors and copied it here, but you did not address the Indian issues. It's a complete failed document. Okay, so the learning outcome across different disciplines should be there, and then may not be measurable by the same yardstick. Again, don't use the same tool which they did, draft something original. So it's a complete critical article, and if question comes also, it will come as a criticized thing only. Okay, like what are the flaws in this credit system, or how difficult is it for India to implement this European model into India. So anything criticizing, I have given all the points. Now when future a good bill comes, that time we'll discuss the positive sides. As of now, there is no positive sides for this. Okay, to discuss here. Already I told you it will be like easy for the recruiters and all, level 1. These are the positives, but bill, what is the positive? We have to see for the bill to come. Okay, so let a new bill come or let a new policy comes, then we will discuss that. So I have discussed in detail. Again, all these points will be there in our test series PDFs and all whenever that month it comes in news. So try to enroll to the current affair packs. Individual packs are there, combo packs are there, and you just have to WhatsApp in this number. And these are the bestseller packs. These are all I'm again telling because you will miss out the offers. Okay, don't miss out and then later regret. And a batch 3 test series I'm planning for 1 year for 2024, and 575-day timetable for 2025 students also I am planning. Within 10 days maximum I will publish it. Okay, it's the structure is ready. I am just again reviewing, because once I give you the timetable, I don't want you to struggle with that. It should be very lavish and very like, even optionals I think I have kept 2-3 months time blank, so that 2-3 months even we won't involve. You study from wherever you want, because as of now we don't teach optionals. But I have made it so lavish timetable that you will enjoy studying 575 days very easily, and still you will complete all the portions. Okay. So WhatsApp us and Instagram us for more videos and learning. I'll come with the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.